So today I've been hanging out with Adam from Perpetual Sabbatical. He's got a YouTube channel, that's the name of it. He's been living full-time out of this Ford Windstar here. He's done a really good job with the conversion inside, so we want to show it to you guys.
So this is a 2005 Ford Windstar. Has a V6 engine, gets a beautiful 23 miles per gallon highway, which is a big reason I chose a minivan over cargo van, sprinter vans, and not to mention its small footprint, and cheap to work on. You know, all the parts are just basic economical parts you're gonna find for any vehicle. The Blackout Windows, it's Reflectix with a layer of, or a thin blackout curtain on top of it. And that's all been ironed out, so it's seamless. You can't see any wrinkles in the fabric or anything like that. All the way around the back of the van, just the back. The front windows remained clear, untinted. On the roof, I mounted two 100-watt Renogy panels. They're both connected in parallel, essentially doubling my amperage, but keeping the voltage the same. Underneath the panels, I bolted on plexiglass strips that essentially flatten out the bottom of the panel, making it more aerodynamic and less susceptible to vibration from the wind or any turbulence like that could cause the panel to potentially fly off. All right, let's take a look inside. So inside we have the blackout curtain, which separates all light. It runs right up to the roof of the ceiling, nice and tight. Same with the down the sides. The bed itself is a cot mattress that's 30 inches wide by 75 inches long and 6 inches thick. That sits approximately 18 inches off the ground, which allows room for a bunch of different containers, a microwave, an inverter, tools. So this mattress is made by a company called Zenus. I purchased it off of Amazon. They only make about 100 of these every year. So I was fortunate enough to, to catch it when it was available and I guess purchase one.
It's like a spring mattress, right?
Oh yeah.
It's pretty cool, guys. Like, this thing is like custom size, so it fits perfectly inside the interior here. It's a single size mattress. Normally you just see like people putting down pieces of foam, but this is actually like a spring mattress. It's pretty comfortable. It's pretty cool. So
the ceiling itself is this is tongue and groove strips of pine wood. And all along the roof, here, and then up here in the front, there's structural braces that go across. I just essentially screwed these into the structural braces, and that holds it all into place. And then behind this is even 1 inch thick insulation. I chose this layout over the traditional layout where people have a full mattress back here, because not only am I just a single guy traveling around, I don't need a big mattress, but I'm an avid cyclist, so having room for the bike back here was a big, it was very, very important to me. So I chose to go with the Renogy's Voyager solar charge controller because this is one of the few charge controllers that I can connect up with my lithium iron phosphate batteries. But it's beautiful. It's actually designed for sailboats, it's waterproof, and it fits right into this small little space, making it very convenient to just tuck away and keep it kind of like a smooth profile. You're not banging into it or it's sticking out in your space.
So you decided to go with lithium?
Yeah.
Over standard lead acid?
Yeah.
What made you make that decision?
Actually, I had an e-bike that I built previously using these batteries. So I knew I wasn't going to be able to take the e-bike with me, so I disassembled the bike, sold everything except the batteries, and then reconfigured the batteries into a 12-volt configuration for use in the van.
And you're able to run the microwave on them without any problem? The solar is enough, 200 watts of solar?
Oh yeah. No, the solar, I mean, on a sunny day, I'm able to get about 6 to 8 amps of power, which just, I mean, those batteries, they don't take long to charge with 6 to 8 amps.
Wow. So you've got a ton of storage here under the bed as well.
Definitely. And in fact, behind here at the foot of the bed, underneath I have tools, some clothing, shoes, and that's where the batteries are actually. They're down there. I have 3 Tupperware boxes in the back. This Tupperware box contains clean clothes, dirty clothes, and then we have toiletries, soap, paper towels, stuff like that.
So I noticed that you put the passenger seat the opposite way.
Yes, I did that because there's sensors inside of there, and I couldn't cut those sensors out. If you take them out, the check engine light comes on, you can't pass emissions, stuff like that. Turning the passenger seat around gave me room in front to store stuff like those bicycle tires, or even have extra water in there and a Mr. Buddy heater.
I think the coolest thing about this conversion here, though, is that he's actually got a full wet bath in the back of his minivan. I have never seen anything like this before. It's very impressive. It's really cool.
This minivan had a third row seat in it. The third row seat folded back into this space. And when I saw this space, I instantly thought tub. Like, this is a tub right here, this sunken in space. And it gives you an extra 10 inches of depth or headroom that the front does not give you. It just clicked with me that this is a bathroom. So behind here I have a 5-gallon porta potty. It holds 5 gallons, or I believe it's 4 gallons of water, 5 gallons of waste. And you got a little pump back here, you can pump your water in. So for the shower, I don't have a plumbing system inside the van. I just used a little weed sprayer bottle. Simply pump it up and exhaust it out, you spray yourself down, and that works beautifully.
What did you do to seal the floor?
I used Flex Seal, which is a liquid rubber. It's super watertight, and not only that, it allows you to grip onto the floor really, really well. Especially when the floor gets wet, it's important that you're not slipping and sliding around. So from the outside, we got the PVC kind of like structure that holds the curtain in place. This helps keep the curtain off of you when you're inside the shower. And I have all these Velcro pieces all throughout, which allows me to easily take off the shower curtain should I need maintenance or to access even the porta potty tank in there to dump it. So for the wood, I applied 3 layers of wood sealer on there. That allows me to take a shower and spray a little water onto it and not have to worry about it warping or molding.
So when you designed this, you weren't really planning to use it all the time. You have a regular gym membership as well, right?
That's correct. It's predominantly for when I travel out west and I'm boondocking that I plan to use this.
Yeah. So you've used it a couple of times so far. I mean, what was your experience? Was it...
No, I had a pleasant experience. I have used it twice thus far, and it's nice. It's just good for a quick, little bird bath if you want to just kind of clean yourself off so you're not getting into bed all greasy and grimy.
Yeah, so it's nice because you have the weed sprayer, so that kind of, it's like a controlled spray. Like, you're not like spraying water all over the place, but it's I don't know, I guess it's enough to be able to keep the moisture back here, and it kind of just drains out through the drain and it works out.
Exactly, and in addition to that, these 2 side windows kind of fold out so I can get a cross breeze going if I really needed to.
So what made you decide to hit the road and start traveling out of the minivan full time?
I don't like the idea of spending years sitting behind a cubicle, just, it's the same thing day after day after day. You don't see anything new. Yeah. There's nothing, it's just the same routine stuff. That's not what I wanted to do with my life. Plus, I'm still young, healthy, and very active. So this is the opportunity, this is the time to go out and do that kind of stuff. Not when you're old and things start breaking down on you.
Right. Well, you said you worked the desk job for a while. You were able to save a lot of money, and that's pretty much what you're using now to travel and to hit the road.
Exactly.
Yeah. So your plan is to travel for the next couple of years at least, go all over. He was saying going to the West Coast, going east, northeast, pretty much everywhere for the next couple of years.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right on. It was really great getting the chance to meet up with Adam and to see his minivan conversion. Be sure to check out his YouTube channel. It's Perpetual Sabbatical. Like I said before, there's a link in the description below, and there's also going to be one at the end of this video. He has a lot of detailed videos that kind of go into the details of how he put together this conversion. And I mean, he said he spent like hundreds and hundreds of hours putting this thing together. There's a lot of thought that went into it, obviously. The layout works really well for him so that he can have space for his bike while also having room for the bed, plenty of storage space, and then he cooks a lot with the microwave, so he wanted to be sure that he could have that. He's got a microwave that fully functions. He rigged up his own lithium battery system, which I thought was really impressive, and it's really well done. It works well for him with the 200 watts of solar, and obviously the most impressive thing is the fact that he made a custom do-it-yourself wet bath in the back, which works really well and is like a private little bathroom in the back, which I have definitely never seen before in a minivan. Thanks again to Adam for letting us check out his rig, and thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to y'all in the next video.